So for those of you that use Adobe Muse, I'd like to show you how to add a really cool sliding menu system to your phone layout. This is one of those types of layouts that you're going to see quite a bit. Let me actually show you what I'm talking about. Let me open this up. So on mobile websites, a lot of times you'll see that the menu system is smaller, and if you tap on it, it usually slides out, this type of thing. Or it just has the menu up there simple, or it slides from the left, or does something different. But this was created in Muse, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So I'll go back, go to the start, and I've got my pages out here, and I've got my phone layout created, and obviously mine's pretty lame. It doesn't have a lot going on, but on the home page, I do have some content, and you can see right here, I've got some content. If I go back to the master page, let me actually do that. I can do that 50 different ways. I'll say go to a master. If I go to the master page from my phone, you can see it right there. What we're going to do is, to get that sliding system to work, or sliding menu to work, we're going to add two things. We're going to add a widget that's going to be an accordion panel, and then we're just going to slap a menu in there. So if you look at your widgets library panel is probably going to be down here for you. I moved it up, and you'll see that we have the panels right here. Drag the accordion out and drop it on your page. And what we need to do is a couple things here. The biggest thing I think is, yes, we need to make it look good and blah, but if you look out here, you're going to see that the options are showing automatically. Make sure that you select Can Close All. That is key. Then what we need to do is we need to have an accordion that just has one trigger and one target. So we're going to get rid of these gray ones down here. So if you click on the second one down here, the second trigger down here, it should select it. Go ahead and hit delete or backspace. Click on this one right here and hit delete. Now we've got the one we want. Drag it up, stick it up to the top here, and there's a lot of things you can do here to manipulate this and make it look the way you want it, etc. But next thing we're going to do is I'm going to click to deselect and click back on. Click once more to select it. It should open it up, and just resize it. Grab the corner, and we'll just make it as big as our header area here. Now, you want to try not to put stuff behind it or things like that, because it may act kind of funny, so just be careful with that. All right, we're also going to make the header area at least fit the trigger. Okay, so it's going to be within that area. And a lot of times what I'll do is make it either a little bit bigger. You'll see, you can explore a little bit. All right, the next thing we need to do is put a menu in here. So click on the text right there, and you're going to select the actual container or content area. Click once more, you've got the text frame. Hit delete. Come over to your widgets library and grab the vertical menu widget. This is for an auto menu, if you will, one that automatically is generated or created from your sitemap. If you just want to go in and type in links and stuff like that in that content area, go for it. I'll grab the vertical menu and drag it out there. Drop it in the content area. Make sure it's within the bounds. And the way to tell that it's part of it is you're going to see it's going to drop out here. It's going to show a little option and that type of thing. Now you can go in and set all different things you want to right there. What I want to do is I'm just going to take this thing and drag it to fit it. So snap it. You should hopefully feel it snap in there. And then just resize it. So grab the corner and resize it. And then come out here to the content area, click on that, and resize it. Now you may want to get exact here. It's your call. You go to the up in the control panel up here, you can set the height to be the exact height of the menu. You can do whatever you want. You can also then go to the menu itself, and this is where it's going to get a little tricky because the content area is snapped around it. But if you click on the menu, you should see always look, I should say, in the control panel right up here for what you have selected. You can then go in and set your options and your appearance and things like that. Now click on the trigger right here. You're going to see you have it selected. Come up to the label up here, and what we need to do is we need to set the appearance of this. So if you come to fill, you can do a fill color, fill background, whatever you want to do. Remove the stroke. The strokes look kind of dumb, I think. Go back over here. We're going to go into the other states that we've got and go to rollover and hit the trash can to delete it or set it to normal. And active as well. You can do whatever you want. It's your design, obviously. Click back on normal. Now, we're going to go to take the text right there and do a little formatting. So if you come over to text, the text panel, change the color, maybe to like white or something. Align it to right. You can see right there. And then we're going to pad it a little bit. So if you go to spacing panel, come from the right and do, 15, whatever you want. And then from the top, we can do some spacing as well. And you fit where you want it to go. Come in here and double click on this, and hopefully it should select it for you. If it's not selecting it, just go to the type tool, the text tool. Go in there and we should be able to select that text and type in menu or whatever you want it to say. There we go. Now you're always going to have to check the different states to make sure it looks good and is working. So with this selected over here, make sure that you have just the label selected, this right here. Come up to your states, click on normal, roll over, mouse down, and you're going to probably have to go in and make sure that they're all the same. It's kind of annoying actually. There we go. And of course you can change what the text looks like in those different states. But that's pretty much it. The last step here is to make sure that the menu is not showing. So click on the label here until it's hiding. And that's pretty much all. If I go back over to the sitemap, go up and save the file, File Save Site. Then go up to File, Preview Site in Browser. That hopefully should take it out. If it's not working, it's still not working. That's awesome. Nothing is showing up. It's actually showing the desktop version. So double click the home page or open up one of your phone pages. Then go to File, Preview Page in Browser. You can also just Preview Page in Browser. And there we go. It should show up now. It's doing its job as far as showing the different menu items and different options. Now you can see that I've got borders and strokes and different things going on here that I can also change, but that's up to you. That's your design and you can change however you want to. But there we go. That's it. Pretty cool little menu system for your phone layout in Adobe Muse.